The Serious Fraud Investigation Office, or SFIO, is an organization established under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. It is a multidisciplinary investigating body set up for detecting and prosecuting white-collar crimes and to supervise prosecutions under various economic legislations. The SFIO was constituted in 2003 on the recommendations of the Naresh Chandra Committee. The committee had suggested that the organization responsible for detecting and investigating fraud should have a legislative backing. Under the Companies Act 1956, the SFIO operated without a statutory backing. It was nothing but the toothless tiger. However, with the Companies Act 2013, SFIO was granted statutory power for the first time. SFIO is headed by a director as head of department in the rank of Joint Secretary to the Government of India. The director is assisted by additional directors, joint directors, deputy directors, senior assistant directors, prosecutors, and other secretarial staff. It is headquartered in New Delhi with 5 regional offices at Mumbai, New Delhi, Chennai, Hyderabad, and Kolkata, respectively. Section 212 of the Companies Act 2013 empowers the central government to investigate into the affairs of the company through SFIO on the following grounds. First, on receipt of a report of the registrar or inspector under Section 208 of the Companies Act 2013. Second, on intimation of a special resolution passed by a company that its affairs are required to be investigated. Third, in the public interest, and fourth, on the request from any department of the central government or a state government. In Sonair Hotels Limited versus Union of India, it was held that the opinion of the central government to order investigation by SFIO on grounds of public interest did not warrant any interference. Section 212, subsection 3 states that the SFIO shall submit its report to the central government within the period specified in the order. However, the Companies Act does not prescribe any specific time period. In SFIO versus Rahul Modi, the Honorable Supreme Court has held that the time period specified in the order is only directory and not mandatory. The authority of SFIO to investigate shall not come to an end once the time period mentioned in the central government order has been exhausted. The investigating officer under SFIO shall have all the powers of an inspector under Section 217 of the Act, and it shall be the responsibility of the company, its officers and employees who are or have been in the employment of the company to provide all information, explanation, documents, and assistance to the investigating officer as he may require for the conduct of business. The Act of 2013 gives power to any officer not below the rank of Additional Director of SFIO having a reason to believe that the person is guilty of any offence punishable under Section 447 of the Companies Act to arrest any person without a warrant and to inform him the grounds of such arrest, notwithstanding anything contained in the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973. The procedure of arrest under the Companies Act is mutatis mutandis to the CRPC. Section 212, subsection 19 lays down that a copy of the arrest order along with the material in his possession based on which such arrest is made is forwarded by the concerned officer to SFIO. The person arrested has to be produced before a court or magistrate having appropriate jurisdiction within 24 hours, exclusive of the journey period from place of arrest to court. The central government can demand an interim report, and SFIO is obliged by such an order. On completion of investigation, the SFIO shall submit the investigation report to the central government. It may also send a copy of the report to the person concerned by making an application to the court. After examining the report, the central government may initiate proceedings against the company and its officers or employees involved in fraud and order for their prosecution. The report of SFIO is taken to be one as filed by a police officer under Section 173 of the CRPC.